Hey, what's going on, guys? Flick here, and welcome back to another episode of the Southampton Career Mode and our final video in the January transfer window. We're still waiting on the Theo Walcott deal to go through. It's been about 2 episodes since we originally had the transfer offer accepted, but we just can't seem to get transfer offers for our own players. I want to sell Oriol Romeu and Jeremy Pie, and I'm hoping that does happen today and we can bring in Theo Walcott come the end of this episode. But in today's video, we'll be playing 3 matches, going back to the regular routine, playing games against Crystal Palace in the FA Cup, Manchester City on January 31st, and finally a game against Watford. All tough matches to play, but if we can win out these matches, then I'll probably start simulating more because we have a pretty comfortable lead already in the Premier League, and if we can add on to that, then we'll be in good shape. I forgot to mention this in the last video, but we have all 3 of our scouts available, and I want to get your guys' input on where we should send them, and this will likely be the last rotation of scouts, so be mindful of your selections, and I'll hopefully send them out in the next episode. I don't know how many matches we have won in a row, but it's a pretty sizable streak, and I'd love to keep that going today against Crystal Palace in the FA Cup. Keep in mind, this is an objective item, so it's a must-win game for us. Crystal Palace have given us some trouble in this career mode, kicking us out of the EFL Cup in Season 1, but we'll be looking to contain their attack and Christian Benteke. I'll tell you one thing about Bernard. He might not be the tallest of players, but he has some impressive dribbling, and his shooting is not bad either. 3 minutes into the game, Crystal Palace strike first, and this is why they're so tough to play. Bernard just skips by all the players and fires it into the back of the net. Here's Volland. I wanted that run to be made on the left, but maybe we can answer right away with Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. What a block by James Tompkins. Højbjerg's still on it, and Steve Mandanda has to pull off a leg save. What is going on in this game? And I'm not sure how James Tompkins wasn't able to get that one cleared, but we do get a corner kick out of it. Dyer has a player on the edge of the 18-yard box. We'll play this back inside to the penalty area. Volland to Rodriguez. We've got 2 players on the left. This is Dyer with his 4-star skills. We'll send in the cross. It's a decent one, but Mandanda picks it out of the air. Corner kick for Crystal Palace. This is dangerous because Christian Benteke creeping on the near post, but we'll get that one cleared with Tadic. And this may set up a counterattack as well. Rodriguez finding Kevin Volland, just the player I wanted on the ball. Has the run by Dyer. This is decent. He'll keep on running and use a reverse spin to cut inside. Needs support in the middle and no one's showing for him. That needs to be improved upon. Here's Zaha on the ball, finding Benteke. Now to Bernard. We cannot let him shoot this time, and we need to close him down, guys. We know what he can do, but we can't seem to stop him. He's going to be celebrating with Alan Pardew, and it's Crystal Palace who have scored 2 incredible goals via Bernard. This could be a chance for us to close down the deficit just before halftime. Harrison Reed cutting it inside, but Dan makes a crucial tackle, and we'll go into the halftime break on a poor note. It's 2-0, and we'll have to turn things around pretty rapidly if we want to even tie this game up and think about our future in the FA Cup. Let's see the match stats and see how much Crystal Palace are dominating us. We're not doing too bad in the possession, but Crystal Palace are just out shooting us. I'm going to look to make some changes right away. Tadic being switched with Jay Rodriguez, and we'll take Rodriguez off. Bring on Salih Uchan, who has been in good form, and we'll need him to step up again in this match. Seeing else who is available, we have Romeu, and I'll bring him on for Harrison Reed. He's higher rated, and maybe that'll allow us to win more battles in the midfield, and that leaves one more substitute for us to make later on. Here's Salih Uchan finding Højbjerg, and that is a running Kevin Volland, but instead, we'll go to Nathan Dyer. That wasn't what I was trying to do, but it worked out in the end. That's a pass in the middle. One more to the left. Hopefully he's onside, and Dusan Tadic, you need to finish that. Here's Dyer again. We have an overlap being made by Gure, and we'll play it to him. Some options need to be presented in the middle. It's a decent cross, and it's a good header by Højbjerg as well. We win ourselves a corner kick. We'll take it short, and we need to start getting a goal soon. Only 30 minutes left to play. We'll play this inside the box to Volland. One more pass outside to Yoshida. Not the best dribbler, and he will find Romeu, using a fake shot to create some space. But now Crystal Palace are just going full defensive. Connor Wickham, I don't know what he's doing on a left wing position, but he'll send in a good cross, and Christian Benteke is going to hit that one home. And Crystal Palace, they are just our kryptonite. I don't know what to do and how to beat them. And it looks like they'll be advancing the FA Cup. Fair play to this Crystal Palace team. In what was a relatively even game, they put away their chances. We did not. and I can guarantee you they got man of the match. And who was it? It would have been Bernard. That's no surprise. He scored those 2 crucial goals for them in the first half, and that really allowed them to see out the win. Our next match will be on transfer deadline day against Manchester City. Although they're 5th place, they are 14 points behind us. That just shows how much we are dominating in the Premier League. I'd love to keep that going. We're going to go back to using our strongest starting 11 for this game, but one thing I will tell you guys is that Thierry Ambrose, of course, with Manchester City being his former team, I want to bring him on at some point in this match to allow him to show why they made a mistake in selling him. A quick look at the Manchester City team will show that they have retained some of their big money players. This is a strong starting 11, and they'll prove tough to beat. Great tackle by Ruben Semedo. We need that outlet on the right. That's Sofiane Boufal who I was trying to go for, but instead we lose hold of possession, and Manchester City have been gifted an opportunity. It's going to be Sterling trying to play it inside, and we're lucky that Pickford made that save. It'll be a short corner kick, it looks like. Virgil van Dijk marking him. Probably want him inside the box, to be honest, but Kun Aguero now finding De Bruyne. He's going to look to cross this one, surely. Just showing some of his precise dribbling, and he'll finish that on the far post. Fair play to him. Never would have expected him to shoot. And this episode is really going to be struggles. Kovalenko holding up the ball well and finding Boufal on the left. If he can dribble this one inside, he might be able to find Vaughan on the low cross. Great idea, but cleared away well by Kolarov. We'll take the corner kick short. And Sofiane Boufal looking for the option on the edge of the box. This is Virgil van Dijk, not the one who I want taking long shots. Instead, he'll lay off the pass to Morgan Schneiderlin, trying to split the 2 defenders. It's Kevin Volland now. No space to dribble, and it's taken away by Vincent Kompany. What is that for a clearance? Thank goodness Ward-Prowse was tracking back. Otherwise, that would have surely been a second goal for Manchester City. But speaking of which, they put that one wide. Another horrible outing by us, not even registering a shot on target. Something needs to change, and I'm not sure what. I mentioned I did want to bring on Thierry Ambrose, and he's about the only player I can think of that might make an impact on this game. So we'll bring him on for Redmond, and then we're going to swap Ambrose and Kevin Vaughan. I think that'll suit the game a little bit better. Throw in for us, and Cedric spots out the open Kevin Vaughan. If we can get a cutback cross going, that could work out in our favor. We'll send it in to the far post. Sofiane Boufal. That's our first shot on target. Let's see more of that. Another chance for us. And Vaughan has acres of space to show off his pace. We'll try to cut this one inside. Has an open player in the middle. This is Victor Kovalenko. Huge block by Kyle Walker. It looks like we can hang on to possession. It's Vaughan again, who created that opportunity for us. If I can get it on his left foot, that would be ideal. Gets pushed from behind. We're still on it somehow, but Manchester City, they just keep on clearing it. Oh, Kelechi Iheanacho might be able to put the dagger in our heart. Ilkay Gundogan shooting this one, and we've made a couple of blocks. Still on the ball, and Silva probably ending the match right there. It's 2-0 for Manchester City. I don't know if we can come back. We've only registered 1 or 2 shots on target. It looks like we'll not get the 3 points from this one. This time we'll take the corner kick short. Sofiane Boufal looking to go to the byline and cut this one in. It's a nice tackle by Brahimi, but it falls to Ward-Prowse. He's great at crossing, and he needs to show it right here. Looking to send in a far post cross. Victor Kovalenko rising up. Cleared away by Kyle Walker. Now don't tell me Kelechi's about to score another one. He's pushing Virgil van Dijk off the ball, and he might be able to add on a third. He shoots, and he scores. I can't remember the last time we lost 2 consecutive games at this bad of a margin, but these kind of things happen in career mode. You need to just take as full advantage of the winning streaks you have and look to end the losing streaks as quickly as possible. Man of the match today, going to Kyle Walker, who dominated the right side. With it being transfer deadline day and us still trying to acquire Theo Walcott, we finally received a transfer offer for Jeremy Piet from Watford. It's well under his market value, but I am still going to accept this. It's a race against the clock, and we need to get those funds in ASAP. With confirmation that Piet has been sold to Watford, we should have the funds to pick up Theo Walcott, and we'll get into the transfer negotiations. He wants $110,000 a week. We tried going lower than that, but but that just did not work out. So we'll give him his 2-year deal, see if he doesn't accept the bonus this time, because we're going to meet his wage demands, and we'll be giving him an important first-team player role. A transfer offer also coming in from Leicester City for Oriol Romeu, and although I don't think we have enough time to bring in another player during this transfer window, I'm still going to accept this deal. That'll help us meet our profit margin expectation. I don't want to have any risk at getting fired at the end of the season, even though we're doing so well in the Premier League, and we hardly give any play time to Oriol Romeu. In addition, that'll open up space for other younger players like Stepanek to get more play time. And here is the news we've all been waiting for the entirety of this transfer window. Theo Walcott has accepted his contract deal with us. He'll be going right into the team, and he'll be getting regular play time. And with the transfer window now coming to an end, probably the biggest bit of transfer news came between Real Madrid and Chelsea. Eden Hazard is on his way to Real Madrid, and it looks like Gareth Bale in return is on his way to Chelsea. Now that we are in a new month, we can go through a squad report. Jordan Pickford up +6. Fantastic to see that. And I know I had that transfer rumors going on with Oriol Romeu. I wanted to sell him, but the deal just could not be done in time, which may be for the better. We can use him in those EuroLeague fixtures if stamina is an issue. But I'm most interested in seeing Theo Walcott and how he's looking in terms of his physical and technical stats. Should be coming up here in just a little bit. Here he is, still very gifted in the physical stats, only 28 years old, so he shouldn't be on the decline anytime soon. And I think he's going to make a big impact on the team and help us see out our EuroLeague and Premier League campaigns, as well as the EFL Cup final, which will be coming up very, very soon. But our strikers are growing at tremendous rates, and overall the team growth is fantastic. Our final match will be against 6th place Watford. Ideally, we'll look to turn around our losing ways, but more importantly, this is a big match for 2 players in our starting 11. First off, it's Theo Walcott's first game in a Southampton jersey in many years. Along with that, Jordi Claesson is coming back from injury, and I hope that he performs the best of his ability. We can't afford to lose another Premier League game, because I know for a fact the teams behind us are hungry to overtake us, and we cannot look to make that points gap any less than it is. It's a good switch of play, and we got Theo Walcott here on the left. We'll let him get his first touches on the ball and see if he can burn by the defender with his pace. Now cutting it inside. Maybe could send it across. We'll try it out to the far post, and Tadic rising up. Goes wide though. Oh my goodness, Troy Deeney has gotten by our defense. Don't let him shoot here. It's Capoue to finish on the far post. I don't know what is up with the CPU today, but they are breaking us down like no other, and we'll have to find a way to turn this game around. Okay, what is Jordan Pickford actually doing there? Fair play to Pereira to shoot there, but Jordan Pickford has been pulling off that save 99% of the time, and in a match where we're on a losing streak, he pulls this off. I want you guys to see the instant replay, because he dove backward when he could probably just go ahead and save it. Probably the best look of the replay right here. That's actually a tidy finish, but I don't know what Pickford was doing. You better finish this, Dusan Tadic. Just an easy finesse shot, and cool, calm, collected. It's 2-1. I know it's going to be a high-scoring game, and our attack, that might be the first goal that we've actually scored in this episode, and hopefully the first of many. Here we go again. Walcott with some space, and now he needs to burn the defender. Gets tackled in the process, but we'll hang on to possession somehow. This game is just a mess, but we're still on it. Walcott's through. Needs to play this in the middle. He'll look to find Vaughn. It's a good cross as well. And it's 2-2, boys. Let's go. We're not going to lose this game. And we're going to get a third goal in this second half. Going into the break, we're tied up. Great turnaround for us after conceding 2 stupid goals at the start. And we are dominating this game. I know we can get a third or a fourth goal. I'd like to add Theo Walcott onto the score sheet. He got that crucial assist. And I think at this point in time, we're not due for any subs. No, not a third. Surely not. Jordan Pickford, you've been so good for us all season, but he's been horrible in today's episode. I think that pretty much sums up today's episode. I don't know what kind of goals we're conceding today. I'm mashing the button to clear it, and they just keep on scoring. I believe that's their 4th shot on target. Volland, you better finish this. Make it 3-4. We're not done yet. 5 minutes left in this one, and I'm going to use all my substitutes. Walcott has done well in this game for his first match, but I think it's about time we take him off and bring on Jordan Ibe, who scored that wonder goal. Maybe can do it again to tie things up. Dyer also coming on for Redmond, and we'll also switch up Tadic for none other than Viktor Kovalenko. Crucial free kick for us in the 86th minute. If Vaughn can get this on target, then it might change the game. And that one going in the back of the net! I have not scored a single free kick goal. What a time to do so. Let's go. This match is ridiculous. Of all the free kicks to score, look at the curve and the placement on that one. Top left-hand corner, no goalkeeper is saving that one. Well, guys, there's full time. What will probably be match of the entire series. Such a fun one to play, despite Watford scoring 4 goals from 4 shots. That's debatable, but we took no for an answer, and we kept on scoring goals and got the job done. Man of the match, of course, going to Kevin Vaughn. Got the 10.0 rating, and also got the hat trick. But guys, that'll bring an end to today's episode of the Southampton Career Mode. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new, and if you're interested, you can follow me on my socials. Links to those are in the description down below. But until next time, this has been Flick. I'll be talking to you guys again soon.